University of Washington. And believe you have probably seen us from Resource Fair, and we're here to help you with any mobile or wireless related questions. But let's dive right in. Oh, and remember to stay until the end to win some prizes. So first of all, what came to your mind when hearing the word scam? And because I'm the presenter and some of you are not showing your face, it's only fair for me to understand that you are participating, you're listening or interacting through this interactive tool. So hopefully you can join us and submit your answers. Okay, we have suspicious links. What else? Fraud. Great. All right. We'll give three seconds before we go on to the next. So we have privacy. Okay, people believe that your privacy information might be scammed. Okay. So another question, who gets scammed the most in America? So watch out, this question is tricky. So see if 65 and plus, because people doesn't have up-to-date technology information, doesn't. Okay, 18 to 24. Any other guesses? Or maybe some of you are already doing ChatGPT or Google research right now. So, okay, we'll reveal the answer is 18 to 24. So yeah, it's not your grandparents or your parents. It is mostly student. Because according to BBB in 2023, younger Americans from age 20 to 24 tend to lose the most money during scams, averagely 100, well, it's a median of $155. So surprise, surprise. That's why we're having this session here. So, so hopefully next year, this number get improved. So why is this a serious issue? Let's look at some more numbers. From various US sources, on average, what is the most amount of scam calls one can receive in a month? Any guesses? I received one today, actually. Okay. Great, great. Okay, time to reveal the answer. It is 18, so more than half of the time you will receive a scam call in a month. So quite shocking. And then what about this? How much was lost in total in 2024 due to phone related scams in the US? Is it 25,000, 2.5 million, 250 million, or 25 billion? Okay. Well, it is $25 billion. It's very shocking.
Wow.
Yeah, so what about international students? Why are international students more likely to be targeted for cell phone scams? Is it language barriers, unfamiliarity with US system, fear of immigration issues? Yep. Thank you for the answers. It is all of the above. So emotional manipulation, financial pressure, sophisticated scams, and dependent on mobile banking. Well, let's look at some real world cases. So number one, fake Chinese consulate calls. So including UW, there are multiple schools in the US. Recently, this is a very sophisticated scam. So be careful and listen carefully, because this could save you and your family tons of money. So victims will receive calls and looks very legitimate, and they will show up on your call screen that it's coming from police, from US Customs, USPS, Chinese consulate, or insurance or hospitals. And the scammers will claim that the victim, their identity was leaked and then was used for criminal activities. And in order for them to stop this and to control the situation, the victim was told to go on an isolation, to sign a confidential agreement, to hide from everyone, to stop contacting friends and family about anything. And it's a group scam. So they work in teams, very sophisticated people. They will transfer your call quickly to a Chinese speaking officer claimed to be the Chinese police, and they will demand money, and they will also ask you to hide somewhere, and they will ask you to stay on Zoom calls with them periodically. They will also ask you to take hostage style pictures and videos so they can use that to extort your family. So be careful when these kind of calls appear to you. Some of the losses ranging from 10,000 to 90,000 US dollars, and over 40 million was scammed between 2018 and 2022. So one of the case was a student actually thinks that they're smart. They look at the number, it's an 800 number. They Googled it. It is actually a number from Chinese consulate. However, like we said, these scams were very sophisticated. So they tend to mask their number to pretend to be officials. So an insight here would be government tend to contact through emails and mails in the US, and Chinese embassy or Chinese consulate will not contact students or anyone using the 800 number, because that is for someone to call in instead of for them to contact you. So if you have any questions, you can send in a chat and then we can answer that after. So some of the things to watch out for is they will demand a fine. They will ask you to create documents to transfer money or cryptocurrency. So ask you to pay or your parents to pay. And one line that they use often is that you're under investigation. Stay on the line and do not contact anyone. So as soon as you isolate yourself from contacting your friends, other students, your trusted teachers at school, or your family, they get advantage of taking control of the situation. So be careful. Real case number 2, immigration or visa suspension scam. So The scammers will pretend to be ICE, immigration and customs enforcement, or USCIS, claim that students' visa or service number is suspended, and in return to reactivate that, you have to wire money through Zelle or gift card or different payment methods. So be aware of this kind of scam. And rule case number 3 is bank security verification. So they will pretend to be from one of the very established bank branches and then claim that your account is hacked or it's under safety concerns, and then you have to move all of the money into a safe account, and then essentially ask you to transfer money out to their account. Next one is delivery package. This is the one that I received today, actually. So they will usually send you a text message and ask you to pay a custom fee or release your personal information, your name, email, phone number, your address, that kind of thing, so that they can either use that against you later or ask you to pay for a fee to release your package. Rule case number 5, job and employment. So students might look for jobs and internships at some point, and be aware that some of the victims say that they get contacted through email or on the apps, on Facebook, LinkedIn, or any other social apps, or receive a text message from someone claimed to be an employer. Hey, you can make from $200 to $2,000. Simply just stay at home and work on your laptop or work with your phone and do some reviews for us. And it's an easy money. So they understand that, you know, some of the students might want some extra cash. So, and that way that they will ask for your personal information, such as social security number, passport number, or your name, phone number, address, and they will be using that against you. And another way that they scam you would be they will send you a check that will bounce later. They claim that, hey, this is for you to use that to buy a laptop, to buy some work supplies. And once you set up, you can start working for us. As soon as you receive the check, they will say, we actually sent you more money than we supposed to. So how about you send some money back to us and then use the remaining to buy your office supplies. And as soon as you send that money over and then cash the check that they sent you, the check will bounce. So also be aware of that kind of scam. And then, so, you know, the holiday season's coming and it's so hard to be in another country all by yourself. So some of us might feel lonely sometimes, and we get on social networks, starting making friends. However, you will realize there are some of them are very, very friendly, and they will approach you, they will care for you, they will talk to you day and night and make you feel very, very comfortable and lower your guard. And as soon as they feel it's the right time, they will butchering the pig. So, it is a very famous scam method that they nurture this relationship until it's at a stage that they think they have won your trust, and they will utilize that to against you, whether to ask you to invest in them, or they have came to a financial difficulty, ask you to wire money. So they claim to be your friends and they will utilize your kindness. If you refuse them, they will say that I thought we were friends. How can you treat me like this, to guilt trip you? So also be careful. Don't get your heart stolen and also get your Bitcoin stolen as well. Okay, so so if you receive any of these phone calls or text messages or emails or likely scams, what do you do? First of all, you hang up immediately and you block the calls. If you receive text messages, block the number as well, because they will switch number and contact you again because you're in their system. Once you pick up, they will see that you are likely to answer those calls, so they will call you again and again. And then you can contact UW police, report to someone, share with your family, with your friends, with teachers, so that everybody knows and they can take precautions to protect you. And remember, one, government hotlines will never call individuals directly. And two, in the US, official communication is usually by email, mail, not phone. And three, if they ask you to stop contacting anyone, to find some place to hide, to not share any of this situation with anyone, that is a red flag. That is telling you to isolate. And once you block yourself from everybody, they are able to manipulate you and your family. And urgency is a red flag. They will say you only have 48 hours to send them the money. Otherwise, they will suspend your visa and get you deported. So a sense of urgency is to threaten you and get you to do what they want to, give you the pressure. And then demanding money. So it's a huge red flag, as you can see, especially ask you to send money through Zelle, through cryptocurrency, or buy gift card. So no one will ask you to pay in those ways. And lastly, we ask you to look out for one another. So if you see a friend seem withdrawn or you couldn't reach them for several days, please check in and please let someone know so that we can take actions and make sure everyone is safe. Okay, so how do we do? Anybody want to give me a thumbs up to show that you guys are still listening? Because we're going to, thank you. So we're going to see, so we have already mentioned that urgency, act now, otherwise your access will be denied. They will present to be an authority to win your trust, and they will use your fear. Your visa will be canceled. They will use your curiosity. Hey, come and really pay this amount and get your package released. Or they will say, we are friends. I thought we were friends. How come you don't trust me and then send me some money so I can help you increase your investment? They will use your kindness. They will say this is the opportunity, as a work opportunity for you. You can make $2,000 per week. They will use your trust, and then of course it can be a romance trick too. So isolation is a red flag. And if it looked too legitimate, you might want to think twice. Okay, so they do want to look real to you. So by looking real, they will mask their number to have it appear on your phone as a police department, government agencies, and they will make it very legitimate, ask you to hold and play music, and if it's they will have background noise, make you believe that it's in the police department. So if they mention your name, your school, or any of your information, they believe or not, they can find those information easily now on social media, on LinkedIn, or some of the places. If you're not careful, your information will be leaked. So those scammers will use those information to make you believe that they know you. They will ask you to create fake documents, and also coach you, guide you step by step to hide yourself from your family and friends. So be aware. All right, so are we ready for some quiz? Number one, so you receive a text message from Bank of America. We detected suspicious activity on your account. Please verify immediately to avoid lockout. BOA-security-verify.com. So is it real or scam?
Scam. Oops.
Yes, it is a scam. So bank will never text you and ask you for login. They will ask you to go to the app, and there is a sense of urgency. So 2 red flags. Next one, incoming call, USCIS, Washington, D.C. It is Officer Lee, your service number is under investigation. You must pay a fine today or risk visa cancellation. So what is the biggest red flag here? Is it caller knows my name, threat plus payment request, or government number displayed? Yes, it is threat plus payment request. Okay, and we have a USPS package held due to unpaid custom fees. Pay $1.75 to release and click this link. What are you going to do? Yes, it's only $1.75. Who cares? So yes, in fact, doesn't matter how small the amount is, you will actually open the door for the scammers to get your personal information. As soon as you type your account number, password in, you're opening door for them to access your account. Hey, what about this one? Hi, this is Officer Lee from the Chinese consulate. Your passport is under investigation. Don't tell anyone. Which red flags stand out the most? Thank you. It is all of the above. Okay. You receive a text message. Answer 5 questions for a $100 Husky mobile gift card. Just confirm your phone number and address here at husky.promo.com.co. What should you check out first? Yes, absolutely. The message sender, who sends the message to you, and the URL. And remember that your data is safe with us. We will never ask you for your personal data outside of official channels. And let's stay connected and stay protected. Now let's take action today to build your scam smart habits, starting by using your phone. Whether you're an iPhone user, Android user, we can perform some technical actions to prevent scams or at least protect yourself better. So one of them is silence unknown callers, and there's a new trick I have in the coming up slide. So you don't have to do it now. So this deck will stay in your phone with you after the presentation, and Circle will also share out a recording. Okay, so we also want to filter unknown text, report junk messages, and block the calls, block the number. Another one is enable two-factor authentication. So basically, you want to prove that you know your password and then you have your phone. So, or you have your laptop, you have the access to the app. So two types of verification. And you keep the software updated to some of the ransomware or cyber attacks tend to attack the older system. So keep your software up to date will reduce that chance. And then use stronger password. Also limit the lock screen previews. You don't want to share all kinds of text messages and app notices on your lock screen. And also be sure to avoid suspicious links. Don't click on every link that they send you. It can be showing up as a URL, can be as a picture, is also tricky if you double click or one click trying to enlarge the picture, you could get to be taken to a different URL. And then set up your voicemail. So some of the calls are important. If you don't want to miss those calls and you have the control of return the calls or not, it's better to set up a voicemail so that you can keep all those voicemail and recordings. You can listen to them and then decide whether you should call them, whether this call is important to you. And also be sure to review some of the app permissions. You don't want to give permission to some random apps to allow them to access your contacts, allow them to access your photo albums. So be sure next time when you download a new app, be sure to limit the permission, limit the access. And then 4, you can, this is more for iOS users, iPhone users. You can actually limit who can airdrop to you. So you don't want to receive text messages, pictures, or files from random people in public. And then for some of you who has never set up your voicemail, this is just an example on Android users. So you can set up on your phone tab right here, or iOS users, it's a tab right here. So you can follow the instructions by setting up, and you can also create a pin so not anybody can go listen to your voicemails. And please make sure that you don't record your voice as a customized voicemail, because nowadays everybody's crazy about AI, and it is a double-edged sword, because some of the criminals can access to your voice print and then utilize that to utilize the AI to create your voice based on your voicemail. So be careful of recording a customized voicemail message. Okay, so this is the newest function on the iOS, and after this, I'll show how Android and Google users can do. So basically, you can go to, you have to make sure that your software is up to date to 26.0.1, and then you scroll to your phone app, and then all the way down, asks you to ask the reason for calling. So you can not only silence the unknown calls, you can ask them to give you a reason before you decide whether to pick up or not. So it is quite fun and useful. So this is how you turn it on. Again, you don't have to do it now. This deck will stay in your phone, in your browser once it's done as well. So for Android users, you also have similar functions. Scam detection, Google and Pixie phones. That's how you filter scam calls as well. And so what are some other resources that we can utilize? UW Police, IT Help Desk, UW Security, International Student Services for that website, and Circle, of course, and FTC to report this crime. And of course, if you are a Husky mobile customer, you're welcome to contact our hotline and send us an email, and we'll respond to you and help you out. And for other wireless users, please contact your carrier for helpful applications and settings. And last but not least, what do you think of today's session, and what do you want to learn more about? Please scan this QR code on the left-hand side to join, and then also follow us on Instagram. And the first 5-person send us a direct message on our social media, on our Instagram, will get prizes from Circle. So we have hand sanitizer, we have lip balm, we have a towel, we have our signature purple cup. So all kinds of prizes for you. Yeah, so take a screenshot. Thank you so much for the comments. Take a screenshot and follow us on social media and send us a DM, and the first 5 will make sure that you have your prize at Circle. Okay. Any other questions? Hey, thank you, everyone.
Can you go back to that one slide for Apple or for iPhone users? It was like 3 slides ago. I'll just take a picture.
You mean this one?
How it's on. Yeah, the next one.
Okay,
All right. Thank you.
of course. Any other questions?
We'll also be putting this recording up on the Circle website and sharing it later so that you can come back and revisit and check out all those materials, how to fix your phone so that, I mean, I get these things like every day too. Yeah.
Again, thank you, everyone, for joining.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andre.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Andre.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Bye, Angie.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. See you guys.
Bye.